Hey guys, this is the Vendrex. Welcome to this War of Mine challenges. So, for those who were fortunate or unfortunate enough to see the first episode, I got a copyright warning for the music, and what I realized it was this. Apparently, this guy right here had copyright music. And for some reason, I assumed that the music was non-copyright, but it wasn't. So, I'm going to avoid making that mistake in the future. So, I'm going to restart the series. Hopefully it's not a big deal. Nothing, a couple things happen, but nothing too much. But, either way, we're going to try avoiding that issue. Hopefully no more BS comes up, so let's get into it. So, we're doing the twin challenge, requested by Freaky from Manga, and that will be Aneth, who is a female psychologist. So, we'll have her. Oh, whoops. Do that. And we're gonna have Syra, if I can find her. Yep, here she is. In other words, Syra, who is a computer specialist. They're going to be the only ones that are in the shelter, and if people try to join, I'm not allowed to have them. So I already got this set up. 45 days until ceasefire, moderate difficulty, winter comes late, moderate harshness, short winter length. And the reason for this, the reason I'm not sending it to like, you know, high difficulty and it's 45 and all that, is because there's only 2 people, and I'm pretty sure it'll become apparent why only having 2 people is very difficult. So for a city map, we actually have one right here, a twins map. I picked construction site, soldiers, warehouse, ruined villa couple, decrepit squat, city hospital, shelled school, homeless, small apartment bandits, abandoned cottage, St. Mary's Church bandits, supermarket soldiers, sniper junction sniper, airport, port. In my last video, I got told like there weren't enough dangerous areas, so I put a couple more in there. I also made it so we have less options, so we have the minimum of 13. So this is what we're going to use. So it's a little more dangerous, which is great because we have 2 people, and if one of them die, we're not allowed to recruit anyone. But yeah, it should be a good challenge. I look forward to it. Hopefully it all works out. Let's get started. Day 1. Alright, so this is the area we're starting. Alright, we got our 2 girls right here. War has been raging for countless months, and the besieged city has been reduced to a sea of ruins by constant shelling, going outside during daylight like inviting snipers to target practice. Everything is in short supply, and what little aid reaches the city is seized by the most ruthless and best armed. Few residents were lucky enough to flee. The unlucky ones, missed the last refugee convoy, are left to fend for themselves. Ordinary people, huddling in the ruins, relying only on each other to survive. But we're gonna try surviving. And in order to do that, we need to start digging. So, Syra is sick, which isn't all that great. But usually, from the amount of times I play this game, someone starts off either slightly sick or slightly injured, or 2 people if you're really unfortunate. So, it's not terrible, but the fact that there's only 2 of us and that someone's sick already isn't the greatest thing in the world. Whoops. No, you go and do that door. Break down that door! Also, oh, we got the treehouse area. That's cool. So we got the treehouse spot. So we can go to that. Alright, let's just get all these resources. We want to clear out this place as quickly as possible. Alright. So we got that. Start digging here. Just gotta keep digging. We don't have a shovel. We'll be okay. I got a comment on the first video I had to take down that the shovel's useful. Like, I know it's useful because you shovel through things quickly, and you know, it's just like, and it serves as a base weapon. So it's not as good as the knife, but it's at least something. Like, I get that. It just seems like it costs more resources than necessary. And I can show you guys what I mean later. But it just, like, the shovel just doesn't, like, I just think it costs too much to make. But that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, I just don't think it's worth it. That's just my personal opinion. I rather spend time digging without a shovel than put the resources in to make a shovel. But that's just my personal playstyle. Don't want to waste anything. Alright, so what we need to make right off the bat is a bed. So let's go do that. I guess we'll just set the beds like right there, I guess. So let's make our first bed. We won't have to make a second one for a while, which is good. So let's just get that bed made. We're literally making the bed. I just got that. I'm terrible. Alright, so let's go grab these resources right here. We're making the... Hey, Annette, I'm making a bed! Oh, that's good, Sarah. That's good. So our bed's almost made. God, I don't know why that's so funny. It's not that funny, but it is. Okay. Gosh, it sounds like a really bad dad joke or something. So let's go make this guy. Let's go make the metal workshop. We'll place it right there. And we'll have Anif go start... Ooh, where can she dig? Not much until we get the crowbar. Now I know we could use the lockpicks, but I like preserving. I don't know. Guess even though I'm given stuff like the shovel's convenient, the picks are convenient, but I just want to, you know, save resources. Every little bit of resources, every resource counts in my opinion. So let's just make the crowbar. Yeah, Freaky for Manga plays this game a bit differently than I do. We both have very unique strategies with playing this game. She's willing to go the more dark route to get resources. I'd rather not do that. I mean, I'll do it if I really need to, but I like good endings, personally. So, alright, Sarah, you can go break that down. So let's get that. And your sister, Aneth, is going to start digging into that shortly. We're just trying to get, like, as much done as we possibly can. Oh, wait. No, don't tell her to open the door. Tell her to go. Gosh darn it. Yeah, Aneth, I want you to come down here so that you can open this door. You just open this door right here. That's all I want you here for. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, so we're off to a good start. We have a lot of stuff looted. I just want to make sure I can get all these done. All these doors broken down quickly. We do have enough time to get that down. So we're actually making really good progress. I'm really glad. Usually it takes 4 people to, like, get everything cleared out of a house, but we might be pretty close. I don't think we're going to get this last one right here, but we got a lot of resources at our fingertips pretty quickly. So that's good. So, Sarah, you just go break into that. Get us some more supplies. Alright. Not the best, but I'll take it. Right. Sarah, now you can go start digging that up. We don't have too much time left, so I'm not sure how far we're gonna get with these. But, you know, good start. We got a good start going. So, that's what's important. So now I guess I'll just start Sierra on start to dig through that. And I guess we can end the day and see how much progress we made. Not bad. Not a bad amount. Okay, so as far as I know, you never get attacked the first night. It's always a calm night the first night. So what I'm going to do is, because Sierra's sick, I'm going to have her sleep, and I'm going to have Anna scavenge for tonight. So we got the abandoned cottage, and we got the decrepit squat. So we don't have 3 options, we have 2 options. So we're just going to go out there and scavenge. Alright, we're here. So let's go grab everything, and we're going to put it into one pile. Because that's the best, that's the strategy I like to use. So that everything is in one convenient place. So we're just gonna drop all that here. Plus, it's like, instead of just dropping stuff off and then picking up stuff, when it's all in one place, you can kind of strategize a little more with what you want. So it's, I kind of like having everything in one spot. At least in the peaceful areas. In the areas where there's baddies, I can't really do that as much. But other than that, I'm more able to do that. So grab all these. So let's go break down this door. Break it down, Aneth! Break down this door. Okay. So rip off those boards. Run on through. Drop these here. So for the first night, we won't really need to worry about, we don't really have to worry about food too much. Because the 3rd day is officially when we start to get really hungry. So when we start starving is when we really want to feed everyone. Well, actually not starving, when it says very hungry. Because if they're starving, then they're just like really crippled, so I don't think that's the smartest idea, because then they aren't really able to function properly and stuff, and that's never good. Because since there's 2 of us, one of us has to guard and the other one has to scavenge. And for those who have played this game, I'm pretty sure you can start to see why having only 2 people can be rather difficult. So we're gonna have to be very careful here with how we do things. So no mess ups. Do our best to avoid those. So we have a pretty good number of supplies so far. Got some veggies. Got some trade value. So if the trader happens to come by, we'll have some stuff for him. So let's just go up here. Click on this. Also, sorry if, like, this is your first playthrough and you're trying to read stuff. You can pause the video if need be. I've just played this game several times, so I kind of know what's going on. Like, I wouldn't say I'm really like an expert or anything at this game, but I've played this game enough times I sort of know what I'm doing. Alright, we made it through. So, I wouldn't say, like, there's certainly a lot of things I could learn about in this game. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of strategies out there that I don't know about. So, if anything, I'm pretty sure people might watch this video and be like, "What are you doing? You know, this is a much better strategy." Like, I don't know, maybe with the shovel early game. Maybe having the shovel early game is really important. I don't know. I'm just going with the playstyle I like going with. So for the first night, I tend to grab, like, components and wood. I also like to get weapon parts because that way you can craft things that you really need to craft, like, you know, the knife. The knife's going to be very important. So, one thing I actually learned from my previous playthrough, the one that got taken, that, like, had the copyright claim on it, is that I actually don't need parts for a while, to be honest. I am going to need them eventually when I start upgrading certain things, but for now I actually don't need them. So I'm just going to grab a good amount of components, and I gotta grab this. So I'm going to grab, I think this is what I want. It's possible a trader might show up, and if that's the case, then I don't know if it's worth getting trade value this early in the game, get things for the trader, because it's like he might have things like vegetables and stuff like that that we might really need, but I don't have anything that's really incredible per se, like anything that's amazing and will get me a lot. Although, just to be on the safe side, you know, just in case he does have veggies and stuff, I am gonna go grab a stack, like 10 sugar. This is mostly an experiment. Usually I would just go with the extra stack of wood, but for this I just kind of want to see what happens. So I might be making a mistake or whatever, but you know, I'm gonna give it a shot.